All right. Welcome to the Patreon games. My name's Eric, and you're watching Sideboard MTG here on YouTube Gaming. So today we're going to be running a Famished Paladin deck, guys. This was a deck that was presented by Magic Jefe or Jeff in our community. He's one of our patrons, and if you guys want to get one of your decks played or get some feedback on your decks, there's a lot of options for you over on Patreon.com, Sideboard MTG. Check that out. There's a link in the description box below, and we're going to talk about this deck a little bit. If you want to pick up the deck, you can pick it up at Manatraders, and if you use the coupon code in the description, you should be able to save 15% on your first 3 months. All right, guys. So let's talk a little bit about this Famished Paladin deck, right? All right. So the first part of this is an infinite combo, and it can win on turn 4. You do have to have a virtual nut draw in order to make that happen. And what would happen would be turn 1, you would go Sorcerer's Wand. Turn 2, Famished Paladin. Turn 3, you could either go ahead and give the Famished Paladin lifelink, or you could go ahead and equip the Sorcerer's Wand. Turn 4, give it lifelink, or do equip the Sorcerer's Wand. Either one will work. Now, in this deck, we've got a couple options other than On Sarah's Wings to give it lifelink. We've got Cartouche. Well, let's talk about On Sarah's Wings first. On Sarah's Wings is an 4 mana enchantment that will make the creature legendary, and it will give it +1/+1 flying, vigilance, and lifelink. So this is another form of lifelink, but honestly the only thing we really care about is lifelink. So what Sorcerer's Wand says is equipped creature gets tapped. This creature deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. So you can put the Sorcerer's Wand on the Famished Paladin, which this Paladin doesn't untap during your untap step, but whenever you gain life, you can untap it. So Famished Paladin would then deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and if it had lifelink from Cartouche or Squire's Devotion or On Sarah's Wings, then it will get lifelink and untap itself. So the way the stack would work would you would tap it, it would deal damage, that damage would then trigger the untap effect on the Paladin. You would untap the Paladin, then you could tap it, deal damage, trigger, untap, on and on and on, and it would be instant, just kill your opponent. So very easy to put together. You really only need a Sorcerer's Wand and a Famished Paladin than any source to give it lifelink. We even have a couple instant spells just as a little bit of protection. Rush of Vitality was a card that I wanted to run with this because it gave it indestructible. So that's another way that we can actually just stop them from being able to kill our Paladin. Also, from time to time, we might already have the lifelink on the Paladin and just waiting on the wand. So in those cases, we can just protect the Paladin if he might get into some danger when he was swinging. So Rush of Vitality is just a really good card here, and we can actually swing with the Paladin, give it Rush of Vitality when it connects, then it'll untap itself anyway. So there's a lot of really good options here for us, and I really like how Rush plays out. Now Cartouche also has a little bit of double duty. It's easy to forget that this has a second effect on it other than just giving the +1/+1 and lifelink, but it's also going to put a -1/-1 counter on target creature, and that's going to help just buy us a little bit of extra time. Sometimes we may be putting a Cartouche on just one of our tokens from maybe the Cartouche of Solidarity, or from our Legion's Landing, or maybe just a Sacred Cat, just in order to get an extra little bit of threat down. And I don't really want to make those plays, but it could happen. Now SRAM here is just our card draw. I really like SRAM. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, vehicle, or vehicle spell, you get to draw a card. And everyone likes drawing cards, and as this is a combo deck, we do need ways to draw cards. Now, in blue, we had a way to search up the Sorcerer's Wand, but that cost 4 mana to be able to search it up, and I didn't really want to take that line, even though it only really sets you off by one turn, as if you can play the search for it, then you have the 4 mana to play and equip the Sorcerer's Wand. So if you can't go off on turn 4, you could play that and then search it up and be able to play it on turn 5 and equip it, even if you didn't top deck a land. Now, we do also have a way to search up our Famished Paladin. Famished Paladin is a vampire, and Forerunner will allow us to go grab any vampire and put it on top of our deck, ensuring that it's our next draw. So as long as we don't have like some shuffle effects, we should be fine. The last creature here that I want to talk about is Danitha Compassion. She's actually really good here. Auras and equipment cost 1 less to cast. Now we're not getting a lot out of that. It will make our Sorcerer's Wand, a 0-cost spell, but it also will make our Squire's Devotion and Cartouche and On Sarah's Wings a little bit cheaper as well. Now with On Sarah's Wings, Squire's Devotion, and Cartouche, along with Rush of Vitality, we have quite a few ways in the deck to give our creatures lifelink, 9 in total here, and that should be more than enough to fill that last card needed, the dreaded third card for the combo. So we just really need to pull off a Sorcerer's Wand, Famished Paladin, and we should have a source to give it lifelink. That is the goal anyway. I hope you guys do like it. We've got a lot of cards here in the sideboard that we had negates when it was in blue, and I wanted to try it in black. We've got so many cartouches, I thought we could get some value out of a trial. I mean, if you get to sacrifice two guys, make them sacrifice 2 guys, you've gotten like just tons of value out of a trial. So Authority of the Consuls is going to help us buy a little bit of time. Forsake the Worldly is just in case we have to stop a GPG or something like that. But if they can't just kill us before we combo off, then we should be able to just beat them instantly, no matter how much life they have. So as long as we're not dead, we can still win. The Settle the Wreckage is here also really good against something like a GPG deck. And then, of course, Fumigate to just clean the board up. And we can't really be a lifelink deck without running a couple copies of Lyra Dawnbringer. So I thought, why not? Of course, this could be a main deck card. We are only running 23 lands. That's going to be a little bit problematic if we're trying to cast these 5-drop spells. But I just really thought that, hey, it's lifelink. She's so good. Let's throw a couple copies in the sideboard. We're probably going to bring those in most games, most matchups. Anything we think we may be outclassed, we've got some Lyra Dawnbringers to kind of help us out there. So guys, I'm going to jump into a game, and we'll see what happens. Fresh coffee. Okay, so let's wish our opponent some good luck. Good luck. Have fun. Can we keep? No white land. Sorcerer's Wand. We have everything. We have everything. We just need to start hitting land. Gotta be land soon, right? No, not on MTGO. Never, right? Never. We have so many pieces. I'm going to mulligan. Wow, okay, now we have nothing but land. This will be rough. Like, I would have rather kept the 1 land hand and just prayed for land. We'll put this on the bottom. Don't draw planes. And we'll Concealed Courtyard here. Forerunner's not bad. I mean, we can go ahead and get we're 1 card away, guys. I'll go ahead and cast the Forerunner, and we'll just grab a Famished Paladin. So we'll grab Famished Paladin, put that on top. Yeah, definitely a punt there last turn by not playing the other land. I really wish this would trigger on like Silhouette. That would be so great. Um, I'm gonna say that we can just attack here. Maybe I should have just hung on to my combo piece there, but I think we may just have to go for it. So let's just draw a card. We get a Memorial, and wow, we got to put it on something, huh? All right, so we'll put it on. No, I do not want to use its ability. And then there we go. That'll keep us from having to put it on anything. So I assume he has Settle Mana. Ixalan's Binding. Ouch. Ouch, opponent. Dovin Bond. Maybe I should have just went straight for him here. Yeah, that might have been the better play, to just go straight for the opponent. Vigilance, this won't be tapping. So he gets a Teferi. Dovin's going to tick up. Dovin. And we'll just do it like this. I mean, I know he gets to kill this guy, but... Oh, wow. The source... Oh, we have to be able to deal more than 1 damage. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Alright, so you can't just chip in at a Planeswalker. I did not even realize that. Activated abilities can't be activated, so he's got an answer here. Teferi, is he just going to bounce this? I'm just going to grab my Forerunner back. Okay, so we can go Saram. Draw card. Another Saram. Another body. And we'll just pass the turn. I mean, it's almost like Saram hit him for 3, but not exactly. And Dovin Bond's going to do some serious work here. I mean, if he's got an Oath of Teferi, being able to blink Teferi here. Nope, that's a Nissa. That's a Nissa on 5. This Vigilance. Oh, that's horrible for us. Just horrible. Okay. Another Saram. Well, I mean, we can at least start getting Forerunners. I'll take another Forerunner. And, like, basically the only thing I can do at this point, I mean, man, we're in some major trouble. He's got 3 Planeswalkers. He could have been at 6, but that he still would have stabilized. So, yeah. 6 cards in hand. There's a Lana War Elves. Well, at least we might get a chance to use our Sillaways. He gets a free land off the top. And he's going to activate Saram again. Approach. So wow, its target creature gets it. We'll go with the cat. Just grab another Forerunner. Now we're just waiting on him to cast Approach again, I guess. I mean, if he just has another Approach. And there's a Saram. That's pretty much going to do it. Just couldn't deal with the, Jiru. Jiru with open eyes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into the next game here. I would really like to see a game where we could actually do, kind of the game plan, but I mean, when there's cards like Ixalan's Binding, there's not a lot you can do about it. Lyra will be great, and Forsake the Worldly, I think, is a must. Other than that, I think we can back off of maybe a Forerunner, a Danitha. We're not trying to be extremely fast. I think we can back off all the Sillaways. So maybe we just keep the creatures. Just back off the Sillaways. for the Lyras and the Forsake. So we're still going to go for the combo here. I want to see the combo. I want to see it happen, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we've got Cartouche, Famished Paladin. Okay, we have half of it. I'm going to keep. We've got lands. Our lands are actually really nice. Getting a Famished Paladin down too early could be a problem. There's a Cartouche. Now I really just want to cast a Famished Paladin. Should have had him down on turn 2 there. I think we can just go ahead and throw a Squire's Devotion down now. I mean, at least we have something to draw into, like to get rid of the Ixalan's bindings. So let's go Squire's Devotion. I mean, if he has the seal away, he's got us. I'm not gonna play around the seal away here. Why would he? Okay, I was gonna say, why would he wait till after he took the damage for the seal away? Is he hurting on land? Are we just gonna get the Famished Paladin kill him? No. There's the land he needed. Ooh, I don't want to play that. I'll play this. This playing Squire's Devotion on a warrior here. We still get to chip in for 3. And if he wants to settle, then that's fine. I mean, if he settles, we're set for... Okay. He had a seal away there. Alright. The Vigilance is nice. Vigilance, it beats seal away. Vigilance is going to be one of your better cards against blue-white heroic, by the way. Just not tapping. I mean, they've got ways to make your creatures tap, whether they're vigilant or not, but okay. So now he might have to wipe the board. He went and got Teferi, so I mean, I guess just bouncing the Famished Paladin would buy him some time. He's just going to draw a card and untap 2 lands. Let's look at this very closely here. What is to stop us from just swinging out? I don't think anything. And we're just attacking him. So if he seal aways Lyra, then okay, so block here, seal away here, take 6, go to 1. Alright, so do you seal away Lyra? I'm going to go ahead and play it. And the main reason I'm playing is to just finish off Django. Django. We're at 40 life. Alright. Yeah, I used it as a kill spell anyway. Oath. Okay. Ooh, he's gonna bounce a seal away. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. So the seal away will come back. It'll get the Lyra. I'll just play another Lyra. We'll see. I mean, I'm sure he's got answers. Alright, so he's glimmering. He's looking for an answer, or he has time. He can always just bounce it and with the fairy. +1 to fairy, then -3 to fairy. So, I mean, he's got all kinds of time now that he has the oath. So maybe my better play there was actually to play Forerunner. But I'm about to Forerunner for another Forerunner. Alright, so he did. He +1, then he put our Lyra 3 cards from the top, which it's not really going to matter. She's at 7. He's just going to scry. Okay. Scries again. Gets a Wrath. Untaps 2 lands. We get an Isolated Chapel. We've got Lyra coming in 2 more turns. I'm going to say yes. I want to use its ability. I'm just going to go get another Forerunner and pass. Next turn I'll play Forerunner and Famished Paladin, swing. If I only play Forerunner next turn, then my Forerunner this Forerunner will not be big enough to swing through Wrath. And I don't see Wrath swinging right now. Ooh, there's another Teferi. So maybe ticks this Teferi down. I don't necessarily think that this is us hanging in there. I think this is the game has long been lost at this point with him stabilizing at 1. Yet maybe not. if we top deck a wand, he's at 1. Like, a wand would be so awesome. But we can't top deck when I keep playing Forerunner, right? So I'm actually going to decline here. We're going to say this one gets the buff. It's not going to matter now because these things are up here. And we're going to say no. We'll play a Famished Paladin. All we need is a wand. He doesn't have lifelink. So a wand would help us get there. Gearhulk, Glimmer, he's digging. He's digging deep. I mean, we're at 37 life. We have a good out. There's 4 of it in the deck. We just need it before he casts Approach. Bant Walkers looks pretty good, guys. Okay. There's the Approach. Just one time I wanted to see the combo. Just once. I was unable to see it in the blue-white. I mean, I know I haven't played a lot of games with it. And, you know, of course, if I really wanted to just see the combo, I should play more games. Yeah, that's going to do it for us, guys. I mean, we can wait and let him swing or let him just cast Approach again. But right now, he's just kind of walled up. I don't see him doing much more than just glimmering, digging down to Approach, and going from there. So I mean, he can still tap this land, these, and search for Escanta, which doesn't look like he wanted to do. Yeah, I mean, he could have already been holding Approach in hand there. I mean, he could have seen 8 cards. So, all right, guys. Famished Paladin. Overall, like again, we've tried this in blue white, and now I've tried it in black white. Getting lifelink on the Paladin is not hard in the black white version. Just getting all the pieces is a little bit harder. Now in the blue white version, there's not as much lifelink, so it still feels like you're trying to get all the pieces. But in this version of the deck, like, we basically just don't have a way to search up the wand. So maybe a splash of blue just for the search. I don't know if that's the right answer or not. And hopefully something in the core set will give us the ability to go find an equipment or something. And if that does become the case, then this might get a little bit more validity to it. But for right now, I don't think that we're going to be doing a lot with the Famished Paladin combo. I think it's just a little too fragile. Ixalan's Binding, things like that. As many Vraska's Contempts are going on. Like, as soon as you enchant it, you're setting up for a 2-for-1. I would love if we had an equipment in Standard right now that gave lifelink, but we don't. Standard is so weak on equipments right now. And equipments are really powerful because they stick around after the creature has left the battlefield, unlike the enchantment. So I would really like to see an equipment that you could also equip that would give lifelink, or maybe a creature that was printed that says, equipped creatures have lifelink. So something like that would be really, really good for this Famished Paladin combo. But for right now, I don't think that we've got all the pieces, or maybe we need to try a different set of colors, maybe even in red, and just rely on the white's ability to give the life link, and use red's ability to churn through our deck maybe. I don't know. I do like the idea of being able to go turn 1 Sorcerer's Wand, turn 2 Famished Paladin, turn 3 equip, ping you, or turn 3 give it lifelink, swing at you, and then turn 4 equip it. You don't even have to play the Sorcerer's Wand until turn 4. So you can just Sorcerer's Wand for 1, pay 3 to equip, Famished Paladin, go infinite. Really cool little combo. Thank you, Magic Jefe, for presenting this combo. Again, guys, if you want to play this deck or any other deck in Magic, period, just let the guys over at Manatrader know using the link in the description box below. And if you use coupon code SideboardMTG15, it'll save you 15% on your first 3 months. So guys, I do hope that you are enjoying this series, my makeup series here, and give the deck some likes, some thumbs ups, or something. Let those people that build them know that you like their deck or not. So guys, again, we tried the blue one on Saturday. That was the one Magic Jefe presented. I wanted to try it in black, so I don't know. I still think that we're just missing something for the Famished Paladin combo, but I'll keep my eye out as we get more cards released. This is Ixalan, this is Dominaria. These 2 cards are not going anywhere for the next 2 years. So like not this October, but next October before these rotate out. So we're gonna be playing with these for a while. I don't see us running out of ways to give it lifelink. I actually hope to get some more. This is from Dominaria, and Squire's Devotion is from Rivals, or from Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, from Ixalan block. So we should have most of the pieces we need for this deck, at least the backbone to it, and we just need all those support cards to come in and kind of sure things up for us. My name's Eric. You've been watching Sideboard MTG here on the Patreon, here on YouTube. This was the Patreon games. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. We'll see you next time.